Hello, Myes students. Here we are. Good morning. It's 10 o'clock and it's time for our focus. How are you? Please tell me how you are. I want you to message me in the comments section. Click on comments, post a comment to me, so we can talk a bit about the lesson. Oh, hello, Ilaria. Ilaria, hello. Good morning, Benedetta. Hello. Guys, isn't this an interesting situation? I'm sure we are all at home at the moment, so we can together we can communicate through the comments about the lesson today. Hi everybody. Hi Simona. Lovely. Please comment and message. So I know who you are, and we can interact together. Hello, Alice, Rita. We're going to be looking today at in a restaurant. So we're going to need lots of interaction. Okay. I'm going to ask you questions. You're going to respond, and we're going to make sure that we feel confident using language as both a waiter or a waitress and as a client, a customer in a restaurant. This is our focus today. Lovely. So I'm really pleased that you're all communicating. Let's keep it up, please. When I ask a question, okay, please make a comment and respond, and I'll highlight some of your answers as well. Brilliant. Hello, everybody. Well, maybe I'll tell you just a little bit, introductions, a little bit about myself. If I think there's some people I definitely haven't met before in school in Myes Filtzy. My name is Dave. I'm one of the teachers at Myes. I've been working at the school for a few years. I'm from Worcester in England. Worcester is what how Italians pronounce it. And I've been living in Italy for a few years now, with my wife, who's also Italian. And guys, if I haven't met you before, welcome to the class. Let's have a look then at what we're doing today, shall we? Let's have a look at the first slide. So it says here, in this focus activity, ordering food and drink in a restaurant, complaining in a restaurant, and resolving problems. Okay. Complaining. What is a complaint? Can somebody give me an example of a complaint that you might have in a restaurant? What could a complaint be in a restaurant? What could you say? I'll give you one example. No one's commented yet. For example, my soup is cold. Okay, maybe I have ordered a soup, maybe a vegetable soup or a chicken soup, and when I go to eat it, it's cold. So I make a complaint. I complain. I get the attention of the waiter or the waitress, and I say, sorry, waiter, my soup is cold. Could you heat it up for me? Yeah, lovely. Well done. Good, Ilaria. That's a really nice one. When something's not right, and then you tell the waiter, that's brilliant. That's exactly what it is. And I think it's important to complain if something's not right. Okay, it's fair. Okay, I think in the UK, in England, we don't complain enough when food is not good enough in a restaurant. As you all know, I'm sure, the quality of the food in restaurants in the UK, in my opinion, is not as good as in Italy. So if you are on holiday anywhere, not only in the UK. If there is something wrong, they need to know, don't they? You need to tell them. You need to say something. And that's what we're going to practice today as well. Okay, good. So let's have a look. First thing then, we have 5 questions. Okay, I want you to make some questions using the language that is on the screen. The first one you can see, look, question 1, it says last restaurant. Okay, I want you to make a question with last restaurant. Okay, I want us to ask each other questions. I will highlight one of your questions and hopefully somebody else can respond. So first one then, last restaurant. The first one we'll do together, yeah? So what was, yeah, past simple, what was the last restaurant you went to? Okay, could somebody answer that question, please? Somebody tell me, what was the last restaurant you went to? Could anybody answer? The last restaurant I went to, well, wasn't a restaurant, it was a pizzeria. I know in Italy you have lots of different types of places to eat. In England, the word restaurant is very general. In Italy, you have trattoria, osteria, pizzeria. In England, when you eat out, mostly we just call it a restaurant. For us, a pizzeria is a pizza restaurant. Oh, lovely. Benedetta, you said Foodie Farm. Foodie Farm is the last restaurant I went to. Lovely. Very good. Excellent. Thank you for that. Now we have 2, 3, 4, 5. I want you to make the questions. Okay, please make the question, and then I will highlight the questions, and then I want some answers as well. Let's have a go at the next one then. Number 2 says who with. Oh, lovely. Thanks for that, Filippo. Excellent. You went to a pizzeria as well. Good. Guys, question 2 then. Thanks again, Ilaria. Guys, question 2. Please make the question for question 2. Let's see who can be first to make the question. Wow, Ilaria, that sounds amazing. You ate fish in a restaurant in the cliff of your town. Wow. Lovely. Excellent. Okay, guys, I'm still waiting then. Can anybody make a question with number 2? Who with? How do we make the full question? Remember, for this question, in English, the preposition, yeah, to, on, of, or with, in this case, yeah, prepositions go at the end of the question. Well done, Benedetta. You're the first one. Brilliant. Who did you go with? Excellent. Who did you go with? Alicia has already answered that question. She said, I went, oh, there it was. I went to my friend, nearly Alicia. I went with my friends. Alara, lovely there. I was with my boyfriend. Excellent. Very good. Very good. Remember, by the way, spelling for with, W-I-T-H. It's common that the Italians write wit, W-H-I-T, W-I-T-H, like in the as you can see on the question there. Well done. Good. Question 3. Let's have a look then. We've just got where for question 3. Question 2 we've done. Okay, where? Let's make the full question, please. For number 3, where? Remember quasi, guys. If you haven't studied quasi before, quasi is important now, isn't it? Where? Lovely. Well done, Simona. Where was the restaurant? That's fine. That's a good question. Yeah, that's a good one. But let's see if we can use quasi. Can we use did in the question? Yeah, lovely. Where did you go? Yeah. Okay, well done. Lovely. Yeah, you can say where was the restaurant as well, but using quasi, where did you go? Okay, excellent, excellent, lovely. Let's have a look then at the next one. Okay, when? New question, when? Anybody, any answers for when? I'll give you a clue. It's very similar to question 3. Where did you go? When? I'm getting lots of where did you goes. Lovely. That was I think, yeah, there's might be a slight delay. Yeah, so lovely. Where and then when? When did you go? Well done, Alicia there. Exactly. When did you go as well? When did you go to the restaurant? Yeah, absolutely. If you're talking to somebody, okay, probably if you're asking them one question after the next, you might say, you might leave out the restaurant bit. Yeah. Who did you go with? Where did you go? When did you go? Is fine. Okay. We already understand that you're talking about the restaurant, aren't you? And then last one, question 5, your opinion. Can we make a question for that? Anybody? Your opinion. Anyone for that one? Okay. Nothing so far. Okay, it's interesting, isn't it? Your opinion, how do we fit that in? Well, we don't need to actually say your opinion. You could say, what is your opinion of the restaurant? But probably we would say, what did you think of it? Yeah, what did you think of it? Yeah, closed question. Was it a good restaurant? Would you recommend it? Okay, we can say would as well, can't we? Would you recommend going? Okay, yeah, I'll actually I'll write that one in. Would you recommend going? Okay. Would you recommend going? Okay. Often with recommend we have ing. Remember, yeah. Would you recommend going to the restaurant? Okay, lovely, good, very good, guys. Lots of people are messaging and giving you your questions. Really good to see. Okay, well done, and well done as well with your spelling as well. Let's make sure we're focusing on that as well. Very good, great, guys. Let's move on. Now, we have a menu. We have a menu here. Let's just read through it for pronunciation. I can't hear you pronounce it, but I will read through it just so we're clear on the pronunciation. So here we have a menu here. Look, we have soup of the day. We said before, didn't we? Chicken soup, spring rolls, a selection of seafood, and then fish cakes with lemon sauce, mushroom risotto. Remember, in English, risotto is risotto. Most Italian food has the same name in English. Gnocchi is gnocchi. Okay, it's all the same. Steak, then steak with potatoes, green salad, steamed vegetables, yeah, chocolate cake, fruit salad, lemon sorbet. Okay, so we have, these are the 4 phrases that we use to explain the different parts of the menu. Look, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 parts. I want you to match these together. So let's have a look. First one then, soup of the day, spring rolls, a selection of salad. Please tell me, what do we call that in English? Okay, please, let's see who's the first one to respond. What do we call this first bit of the menu. Soup of the day, spring rolls, a selection of food. Anybody know? Yeah, it's a bit different, isn't it? Well done, Ilaria, brilliant. It's the appetizer or starter. Excellent, brilliant, well done. Yeah, interesting, because in English we don't really have the primi piatti of pasta. Okay, it's a different idea of food in English. We begin with a little bit of something, and then we go on to what? Okay, what is the next thing? Fish cakes, lemon sauce, mushroom risotto, steak with potato. What do we call this? What's the name for this? Steak with potatoes, yeah? So we'd have our appetizer, then someone might go straight into eating steak with it. It wouldn't happen in Italy, would it? You wouldn't go straight to steak in Italy if you were in a restaurant. What do we call this part? Main course, Benedetta, excellent, well done. It is indeed the main course. And then we have, afterwards, green salad, steamed vegetables. Well, this might not come after. There's a clue. Might not come after. Anybody? Excellent, Benedetta, well done. Yeah, it's the side dish, so it will actually come with the main course. Yeah, I'll have, for example, steak with potatoes and maybe chips on the side, steamed vegetables on the side. Yeah, the side order or side dish, which means, of course, yeah, that the dessert is chocolate cake, fruit salad, lemon sorbet. That's what we call the dessert. Okay, brilliant. Okay, good. That's just one example then of a menu for us. Let's have a look at this. Interesting. We have 4 words on the right here: rare, medium, medium well, and well done. Okay. What would, if the waiter asks you a question about something on this menu, okay, what would it be? If you responded, for example, I'd like it rare, I'd like it medium, yeah, I'd like it, yeah, what is the thing? What are we talking about? Well done, Benedetta, you said for the meat, yeah, absolutely. Specifically, it's for the steak, okay, for the steak. Rare, okay, you could also say bloody, yeah, I'd like it bloody, yeah, I'd like it bloody or rare. Medium, you can have medium rare as well. Rare, medium, medium well, and well done. Okay, yeah, so remember that then. I'd like, I would, because we want to be polite, don't we? Yeah, I would like, I'd like it rare. I'd like my steak well done, please. I'd like my steak burnt to a crisp. Okay, you might say that as well. Yeah, does anybody like their steaks burnt to a crisp? Yeah, not me. I quite like my steak medium rare, actually. That's my favorite. Anybody else have any other preferences? Anybody? Tell me, how do you like your steaks? Oh, Michele says he likes his steak bloody. Excellent. Yes, Ilaria said rare. Is that like bloody? Yes, it's the same. If you want it bloody or rare, same meaning. Okay. Anybody? Does anybody like their steak bloody? Anybody else? Anyone else? Okay, well, maybe that we have some vegetarians out there as well who don't eat steak at all. If you're vegetarian, of course, you don't need to know this language. Okay, guys, let's move on then. here we are. Now, we have on the left of the screen, we have some questions, okay, from the waiter. On the right, we have some responses in red from the customer, okay? So let's look at the first question, okay? The waiter will say, or could say, what can I get you? Okay. What does get mean in this question? What does get mean? What can I get you? Remember, in English, get has three main meanings. What is the meaning of get? What can I get for you? Anybody? What can I get you? What can I get you? Okay, well, I'll write it, yeah? Get, in this case, means a bit like obtain, okay? Yeah, bring, Benedetta said bring, very good. Yeah, what can I bring for you? What, yeah, okay, absolutely. In this case, it's a bit like, what can I bring for you? What can I think the word obtain is quite good because it's quite general. Okay, we wouldn't say, would we? We wouldn't say obtain for you. Okay, but in general, for example, I got some sausages from the shop. Okay, so it can also mean a bit like buy as well. So that's one meaning. Okay, obtain or buy. Any other meanings? Second meaning. Anybody? Any other meanings of get? Okay, well, we have, yeah, some people are writing in there. That's really good. Well done, Michele. Michele has said, become. Become is another meaning. For example, I got promoted. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I got promoted. I got promoted. I got married. Okay. Yeah, become. Yeah, I got promoted. Lovely. And another key meaning then is, this is very important, guys, to remember this one, because it's not a mistake, but it's not what we use in English. It's when we're going from A to B. For example, I need to get to work. Yeah, which is like go. Okay. If you say I need to go to work, it's okay, but try to use get, yeah, for arrive. Yeah, it's a bit like arrive, isn't it? Yeah, I need to get to work. Yeah, I need to get to the shops before they close. I need to get to Rome in 2 hours. Okay, so it's a bit like arrive or go. Often Italians say go. Try to use get if you can. We use it more really than go. For example, we don't say I go to work by car. We really say I get to work by car. I get there. It takes me 5 minutes to get there. Okay, so just three key meanings there. It can also mean understand. Yeah, informally. Do you get it? Do you understand? Okay, so in this case, as we were saying before, like obtain, yeah, obtenere. What can I get to you? Okay, well, what would be the response to that? Have a read of the responses on the right. What would be the response? You don't have to write the whole phrase in the comments, guys. If you just write the first few words, then we can understand which one it is. What would be the response from the client or the customer to this one? Anybody? What can I get to you? No answers so far? Okay, well, what can I get you? Answer, well, for the starter, I'll have the green salad. The person has thought, well, we're talking about the first thing. What is the first thing I can get you? Yeah. Well, for the start, I'll have a green salad, and then, yeah, and then the waiter would say, okay, great. And the main course? Anyone for the main course? Yeah. Well, some of you have already messaged in for that one. Yeah, I'd like a steak with beans on the side. Lovely. New question then with would here. Look, how would you like your steak? Well, we just talked about this. How would you like your steak? Anybody? How would you like your steak? Anybody? Okay, medium rare, please. Yeah. So if someone says, how would you like it? It's like, in what condition? In what condition do you want your steak? How would you like it? Yeah, medium rare. Medium rare. Next question from the waiter. All right, what would you like for desserts? Can we see any desserts there? Anybody? Okay, good, guys. You're answering really well to these questions. I can see in the comments you're doing really well. Well, what dessert do we have? Well, the first says, I think I'll have the coffee cake. Okay, coffee cake, which, yeah, cake made with coffee in this case. Okay. Also, in the UK, we eat a lot of carrot cake. I don't see it much in Italy. But we love carrot cake. If you've ever had it before, it goes really well with tea. If anybody likes tea, if anyone's a tea drinker, I would recommend trying carrot cake with a nice cup of tea. All right, next question then from the waiter. Anything to drink? Well, we only have 2 responses left. One of them has a drink in it. So yeah, yes, a Coke with ice, please. Okay. Lovely, nice and polite. You can see, can't you, in the client has said please twice. Okay. You'll notice we use please a lot in English. I don't hear per favore as much in Italy when we're in a restaurant or in a bar. It's just not as common. It's not as necessary. In England, we do need to say please to be as polite as possible. Okay, and then the waiter says, great, I'll bring your starter as soon as possible. Okay, will future here, yeah? And then obviously they respond, thank you. Please tell me, okay, why are we using the will future here? Anybody? Why will? What do we use the will future for? Who's going to be the first person to tell me what we use will future for? Anybody? Anybody got any ideas about this? Perfect. Well done, Benedetta. You're a star for spontaneous decisions. Exactly. Well done. Spontaneous decisions. Okay. Of course, the waiter is making a decision in the moment. Okay. Remember, guys, we don't use will future for plans. We do not say, tomorrow I will go to Egypt on holiday. No, no. What future form do we use for plans, for future plans? What is the correct tense? We don't say, tomorrow I will go to Egypt on holiday. No. What do we use for plans? Anybody? Can anybody tell me? Who's going to be the first one to tell me? Excellent, Benedetta. Look at that. You're a star. Look at that. Tomorrow, I'm going to Egypt, which is, well done, Michele. Okay, it's the present continuous. Yeah, I'm going to Egypt. I'm traveling to Egypt. Present continuous for fixed plans, guys, not will future. Okay, different to Italian there. Okay, brilliant, guys. Well done. Thank you so much for your comments. That's really good. It shows a lot of you are saying present continuous. Well done. Remember, going to future, we say I'm going to go, I'm going to play. Going to future is for when we have an intention to do something. It's a bit different to a plan. Okay, for example, I'm going to lose weight. Okay, it's an intention to do something over, for example, a period of time. It's an intention. I'm going to improve my English. Okay, so going to plus the infinitive, the bare infinitive. We're going to play. I'm going to watch. Okay, those are the three main futures, aren't they? Okay, but for now, we need spontaneous decisions because we are making decisions in the moment. Okay, brilliant. So let's have a look at this then. We have, as we say, we have the menu there. Okay, we've had that before. We have some ordering language here. What we would do normally, if we were at school, you would practice that now, and we would pretend that we are in a restaurant. Okay. What we're going to do now, though, is we're going to focus a bit more on this spontaneous decision topic that that we've just started with, this will future. Now, complaints and requests. We talked about what a complaint was, didn't we? It's when there is a problem, okay, with your meal, for example. So let's pretend that you are the waiter, okay? You are a waiter in a restaurant in London, okay? You're working in an Italian restaurant, and one of your clients, one of your customers, they get your attention and they say, "Excuse me, this meat is raw. This meat is raw." What would you do? What would you say to this person, to this customer, if they said to you, "This meat is raw"? How would you respond? We need to use the will future. Anybody? Can anyone tell me? Your customer says, "This meat is raw." What would you say? I'll give you a clue. You need to begin with "I'll," or "No problem." Yeah, no problem. I'll what? Benedetta, you're on fire today. Look at that. Excellent. I'm so sorry. I'll take it back and we'll cook it better. Yeah, cook it better. Sure. Or yeah, cook it for longer. Absolutely. Brilliant. Yeah. Well done. Lovely. What about the next one? Might be a bit different. Your customer says, "Yeah, well done, Massimo, as well. Yeah, I'll bring you another one." You could actually say that you will replace it, yeah, with another one. Yeah, and Rita as well. You again, very good. Well done there. Great. So next one, the risotto is cold. What would you say? Risotto is cold. Would you say, "I'll heat it up for you"? I'll heat it up for you. Maybe you would say to a friend if they came to have dinner in your house. It doesn't sound brilliant if you said, I'll heat it up for you. For a steak, it's a bit different. You can say, for a steak, I'll cook it for longer. That's fine. And also, steaks are very expensive, aren't they? You think about, you know, bistecca fiorentina, we would say in English, Florentine steak. You wouldn't just, you know, get another one because they're very expensive, aren't they? You'd say, okay, I'll cook it for longer. Yeah, for a steak. Risotto, though, I'll heat it up for you. Not ideal. Again, similar. Some of you responded, you know, in a similar way to the previous one. For example, Massimo said, "I'll bring you another one." Yeah, sure. I'll get another one for you. Something like that would be would be fine. Obviously, after saying "I'm so sorry" or "no problem." Third one. My orange juice is warm. Let's pretend we're in the middle of summer and it's really hot. And you've asked for an orange juice and it's warm and it's not refreshing at all. What would you say? You're the waiter. What would you say? How would you respond? Good, well done, Michele. For the previous one, for the risotto, that's great. Yeah, no problem. I'll change your dish, or I'll get you another one. But what about for orange juice? What would you say? Anybody? Lovely, Rita. Yeah, that's a good option. I'll get you more ice. Maybe I'll get you some ice. Maybe they forgot to bring ice. Yeah, well done, Filippo as well. Got it. Yeah, I'll bring you some ice. Some ice. Yeah, absolutely. Well done. Okay, now slightly different situation here. Your clients, instead of making a complaint, they are requesting. They are asking for something. Okay, so you have a client. They might put their hand up. They get your attention, and they say, "I changed my mind. I'd like a salad." How would you respond? Yeah, Benedetta, brilliant. Yeah, no problem. I'll change the order. Yeah. You could even really say, yeah, no problem. Yeah, okay, yeah, no problem. I'll change the order. That's fine. Absolutely. Very good. So next one, yeah, I'll change it immediately. Yeah, lovely, Simona. Great. Next one then. My friend just arrived and would like to sit with us. How would you respond? Again, think about the verb here. Okay, we did talk about a verb before that would be perfect here and that we would use. A friend just arrived and would like to sit with us. Excellent, Simona. Brilliant. Yeah, no problem. I'll get one more chair. Yeah, I'll get you another chair. Again, there's that get for, I say obtain, ottenere, isn't it? Yeah, I'll get you another chair. Okay, well done, well done, lovely. And the last one, yeah, remember, I'll get one more chair. Yeah, Simona was perfect there. Yeah, I'll get you one more chair because you only need one. Yeah, my friend, just right, I'll get you another chair. Excellent. And the final request, I'd like another coffee. I'd like another coffee. How would you respond? I'd like to see if any of you can complete this. There's a word that we use that we haven't used yet, which begins with S. Can you fill that in? Begins with S, and there's two other letters which you could use for the last request. Sure, Ilaria, brilliant, excellent, yeah, absolutely. You can just say sure, can't you? Sure, great. Okay. Don't forget, if you feel that you're just repeating, you know, no problem, no problem, no problem, no problem. Okay, you can also use sure, no worries, no problem. Okay, just so you feel that you've got a few different things to say. Yeah, again, Simone, yeah, perfect. I'll bring you another one as well. Try to vary the phrases that you're using as much as possible. Excellent, very good, very good. Guys, you're doing really, really well. I'm so pleased to see that so many of you are responding with excellent answers. That's great. Lovely. Okay, let us move on. Okay. As we said before, just to show you there are again. There's some other way. Don't worry. I'll just a moment. I'll change it for you. I'm sorry. No problem. Yeah. So we're not just using no problem all the time. We've got all those different phrases as well. Okay. Lovely. And sure, as we said as well. Particularly for the I'd like another coffee example. I think that's the perfect one for sure. Okay. Now, guys, we only have 8 minutes left now, so let's try to review some of the language that we've used, or use it in a different context. First, again, this is another something that a client might say. This table is dirty. How would we respond? Your customers sit down and they say to you, "This table is dirty." How would you respond? Anyone? Okay. As we're running out of time, I will just quickly tell you. Haven't had any responses yet. This table is dirty. Well, you could say. No problem, I'll clean it for you. But probably you would say, don't worry, I'll show you to another table. Because you probably don't have time to, and it might be a bit unprofessional just waiting and cleaning it in front of them. You would maybe show them to another table. If there was another table available, of course. Yeah, I'm sorry, would you, Massimo, yeah, I'm sorry, would you like to sit down in another table? Yeah. I would be even more. I would be a bit more forward with it. I would say, "No worries, I'll show you. I'll show you to another table." Good, lovely. Next one then. I spilled my wine. Spilled my wine. Well, I'm going to give you a couple of extras because, as I say, we are unfortunately running a little bit out of time. Let's have a look at these six examples. We've just done the first one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see if you can respond to these now using your spontaneous will future. Okay. Can you, in the comments, please write, for example, number 1, dot, I'll bring you to another table. Number 2, dot, and then write your answer. Put number 2, number 3, so I can understand which answer you're responding to. We've got just a couple of minutes. Number 2, I spilled my wine. How would you respond? Obviously, guys, if you're just not sure on spill, yeah, it's whoops. That's what spill is. Uh-oh. Just spill. To spill a liquid. If it's wine, it might stain. It's a bit of a problem. But obviously, as the restaurant. Yes, good, Simona, lovely. Don't worry, I'll bring you another glass. Sure. I suppose it depends on how much wine is spilled. If it's a lot of wine everywhere, then maybe you would say, I'll change the maybe you'll change the tablecloth, maybe. But if it's a little spillage, yeah, I think that's perfect, Simona. Yeah, I'll bring you another glass. It's fine. Okay. Yeah. Again, Massimo, well done. Yeah, I'll clean it immediately. Number 3. What about number 3? Sorry, just to highlight Benedetta's question there. She said, "What does it mean spilled?" Yeah, as I said, it's when you have a glass and the liquid comes out normally by accident. It's an accident normally. You don't say, "I'm going to spill this water." No, yeah. What's this one when it's intentional is pour. To pour. Pour. When you do it on purpose, I pour the wine into the glass. If you go, oops, you spill when it's an accident. Okay, lovely. So third one then. Yeah, Benedetta. Yeah, good answer. Yeah, this isn't what I ordered. I'm so sorry. I'll check the order. Or you could say, yeah, this isn't what I ordered. Yeah, I'll check the order. You go off and quickly check. Maybe they would just tell you what they ordered. They would say, "This isn't what I ordered. I ordered a da da da," and then you would say, "I'll get it. I'll get it immediately." Okay, lovely. 4 question. Example 4. The service is very slow. This has happened to me before. You would say, "Yeah, the service is slow. You're taking a long time. How much longer do we have to wait?" How would you respond? Again, I'm sorry, we're running out of time, guys. So yeah, I'm sorry. We will get to you as fast as we can. We will very, very sorry. We will we're trying to go as fast as we can. Something like that. Yeah, I'm sorry. There are a lot of people today. I'm sorry, it's really busy. We'll get to you as soon as we can. Yeah, Ilara, that's very, very generous of you. We'll give you a discount on your bill. Yeah, I mean, that's very, very generous. Yeah, we're very busy. I'll be there as soon as possible, Simona. That's brilliant. That's a good response. Interesting one for 5. It's not actually a complaint, is it? This one. I'd like the recipe for this dessert. What would you say? Brilliant. Yeah, Benedetta, great. Sure, I'll bring your bill. I'll bring your. You could say, sure. I'll bring it to you, or I'll ask the chef to write it down. It's a bit of a difficult thing to do, isn't it? If you've got a busy restaurant, to get the chef to sit down and write the recipe. but you've got to try to satisfy your client, haven't you? So yeah, you'd say, I'll speak to the. You could say, I'll speak to the chef. I'll speak to the chef and see what I can do. Yeah. Speak to the chef and see what I can do, because you know it's a bit of a, maybe you might say that, you know, that the chef might be too busy. So yeah, I see what I can do is a good phrase tonight to use for that one. Okay, lovely. Mistake on my bill again for 6. I'm so sorry. I'll check the bill and get back to you, guys. I'm aware of the time. We have run out of time. Last thing I want to do though is very, very quickly just look at some of the vocab. Well, actually looking at, sorry guys, we literally are out of time. But you've done really well today. Okay, so I'm really really pleased with the way that you've responded, particularly guys. Really good answers. So this is it for today, guys. Hope you have a great day. I'm doing another Myes 67 lesson literally in 10 minutes. If you are still free, if you want to do another lesson, by all means, log in. It will be starting, as I say, in 10 minutes, my next lesson. If not, guys, it's been an absolute pleasure, and hope to see you next time. Ciao for now.